Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, mystery reading at number 741. Before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a reoccurring viewer, you enjoy my work and would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. My current goal is 500 subscribers so I can have access to offering channel memberships. I'm currently trying to reach the milestone of 200 subscribers, so if you do decide to subscribe and support my channel, thank you very much for helping me out with that. So starting with interpreting the number 741, for some reason I wanted to say 751, so that could be a significant reading for someone. I'm also feeling something here about a significant change. I know the number 5 came through a lot, talking about, or just the energy of change came through in a reading recently. So if you watch that reading and you feel called to 751, maybe you might feel called to that reading for a reason. I just looked down at the clock on the timer. It says 122 and then 123. 122 is a sign that change starts with you. And 123 is a sign to trust that everything happens for a reason. And I think after you embrace some sort of change or many changes, that reason is going to become clearer and clearer and clearer to you over time. I'm feeling something significant here about the clairs, like clairaudience, clairvoyance. Someone might feel psychic, or they might feel called to be a psychic, and this is confirmation for you. That can definitely resonate for more than one person, it feels like, who's watching this. But interpreting the number 741 now, number 7 is about wisdom, learning. It can be about healing and growth as well. There's some things here maybe to reveal to yourself or to reveal to other people. And this might feel like it might be linked to some sort of change. I mean, you're definitely learning something, and I got a feeling of like the lottery, like there's maybe something significant here about money for somebody. And I really don't think, I think, this is not going to resonate for a lot of people, so if it doesn't, don't worry about it. But the number 4 is about stability. Inside, outside, on every level. Mental, emotional stability. Financial, material stability as well. Someone here might be called to create financial, material stability through creating emotional stability from within, but that doesn't have to resonate for everybody. But what I do feel like will resonate for everybody is creating emotional stability regardless of what's going on the outside. And I feel like creating this stability is really going to teach you a lot. Not only about foundations, but about yourself, other people, spiritual things. It's definitely worth exploring, for sure, because I'm really feeling that learning energy coming through. There might be some wisdom or insights here that you don't know yet, that you should know over time. And the number 1, that's about trusting yourself. For some reason, I wanted to say union or unity. That makes sense, because I think of the number 1 as well, very rarely, as both sides of yourself coming together to embrace your whole self. Your light side, your dark side coming together to create, I want to say your gray self, because when you mix like black and white, it makes gray. And it makes me think of like a gray area. Things are not black and white. Who you are is not black and white. Oh, that feels like a deep message that someone needs to hear. You're more than just the darkness and your weaknesses, and you're more than just the light and your strengths. You're both and everything in between, it feels like. black, white, and gray. This is making me think about something, how I felt that personality was on a spectrum. I'm not sure why that's coming through, but it could be helpful for somebody. I also interpret the number 1 as trusting myself as well sometimes. Especially when it couldn't particularly connected to a reading. It doesn't quite feel that strong here, but this might be a particularly strong reading or message for someone specifically. But adding up these numbers, 7 plus 4 is 11, plus 1 is 12, 1 plus 2 is 3. That's making me think about saying 1, 2, 3 earlier. That number has been coming through so much. But the number 3 confirms the healing and the growing that I was talking about, because that's what the number 3 is about for me: healing, growing, expressing yourself. Maybe to learn and to create that stability, you're going to have to learn and to grow and, heal and express yourself. And this could just be confirmation of that. You deserve to be at peace, so don't be afraid to go after it, but don't chase it. Let it come to you. Don't try to force it, because honestly I feel like it's going to push peace further away the more frustrated you get with trying to find it. So just let yourself be, let your mind be, your heart. And I keep having to clear my throat, which really makes me think of your throat chakra and the number 3, and how there might be something here that you really need to express. Let's just say that. And it has to do with learning or creating stability. I'm going to move on into wrapping up this reading by drawing out a card from these box of cards, which are cards that I made myself, if you didn't already know. We're going to use this to look deeper into your current situation and see what guidance or advice or support there might be there for you, and we might make our way back around to 741 to see how it resonates if we have time. Oh, this is so relevant. I think this came out in a reading before, maybe not recently, but it says, when healing, focus on the good. Try your best to turn negative and draining thoughts into positive and fulfilling ones. So this really confirms what I was talking about with the number 3 and needing to express yourself and allowing yourself to heal, because it's more than just about peace. It's about being aware of things that you've always deserved to be aware about, especially about yourself, and having stability, predictability, just like a peaceful reality. And I think it's important for someone to know that healing is not linear. So if you spiral or you get in a dark mood or anything like that, don't be hard on yourself about it. Let yourself express. Maybe that's what you need to express, the darker side of yourself. Give yourself a healthy space, supportive space to do that. And it could be more personal, like in a journal. I like to do that. Maybe you do too. But if you are healing, this is clearly confirmation. This is just guidance to remember that gratitude is a powerful healer, especially with something as specific as like you don't have something that you want yet, or you lost something and you're frustrated about it. What really helps heal from that loss, or helps you be more patient, is focusing on what you do have, where you are right now, instead of dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. I feel like that's what your healing is all about, bringing yourself back to the present moment, maybe addressing the anxiety, the depression, and alleviating yourself of that. This video is about to run out of time, and it made me think about how maybe you feel like you're running out of time, but you're not running out of time. Not only is healing not linear, it takes time. So be patient with yourself and stay curious about the journey. When it feels boring and monotonous, switch things up a bit, or just, let yourself rest. Do what you need to do. Listen to your needs, especially mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, because I really feel like that's where the learning and the creating stability is really focused right now, because then naturally you will manifest those stable relationships, that stable home life, that stable job. But that stability first starts within. Remember that change starts with you and the trust that everything happens for a reason.